Hello, folks. Welcome to Lesson 2. This week we are moving forward from the thinking about thinking unit into thinking about the self. Now, our main project for this unit is a This I Believe essay, but I will get to that in just a minute. I wanted to start off with some of the basic things that we'll be going through for this week. You can look through those in the weekly introduction, which will give you the topic for the week, which is writing a thesis statement in preparation for your This I Believe essay. And then in the prepare document, many of the things that we'll be doing are also directed toward the This I Believe essay. You'll review some presentations, thinking about the self, writing a thesis, showing versus telling. This is an important one because it's something that I will be looking for in your This I Believe essays, is whether you have simply told me about your belief, as in I believe this, or if you have shown me this belief with specific examples and illustrations from your life. Now, these principles, showing versus telling, showing over telling, are illustrated in the This I Believe statements that you will be reading for the week. So here's a selection from a project that was known as the This I Believe essay on National Public Radio. It is actually still taking place there. But this is a small sampling of the many, many essays that are available there. If you want to track that down, you can go ahead and look at other examples as well. But these are the essays that you'll be reading for this week. Now, you should also review the guidelines for your next project, which is the This I Believe essay. I'll pull that up really quickly so we can go through that. It says here we'll spend the next 3 weeks on this project. You will workshop them during week 4, but more that next week, or not next week, but in 2 weeks' time. I'll give you more information on that in the coming week. Now, read through the project prompt. Like I said, what you want to do is you will want to point out the ways, or you want to share the ways in which your belief is grounded in your life, specific experiences, be descriptive, and things like that. So you want to be aware of that, and also you'll want to be aware that this essay or this project comes in 2 parts. The first is you'll be writing the essay, and the second is that you will be recording the essay using some simple podcasting or screencasting software, much like what I use to share these weekly rundowns with you each week. I'll post some links to some audio software that you can use. If you don't want to use Jing, the one that's recommended here, I will post some other recommendations. Your podcast, your essay should be between 400 and 500 words. And again, you will be writing it first and then recording it second. Now, I'm telling you this now that you'll be recording it because I want you to be aware that you should get to know some of the software that you will be using. Because if you come to me the night that the project is due and you tell me that you are unable to get it recorded, I will be far less forgiving and helpful and compassionate and all those wonderful things than I would have been if you had approached me much earlier and said, "Brother Chadwick, I'm having a problem recording my essay. Can you please help me?" So take a look, walk through the software, experiment with it, so that if you experiment with it early, so if you run into problems, you can contact me earlier rather than later. And I can be of much greater help to you, and I will be more willing to be of help to you if you approach me with your struggles on this assignment earlier. So that is the This I Believe essay, which we are starting on this week. You will be posting a belief statement, which is just a short 1-sentence statement of your belief. I believe this and this. Much like the titles of the essays you're reading for this week. Tomorrow will be a better day. That's a belief. There is no job more important than parenting. Another belief. Use these titles as the guide. I think using these titles would be a good way to guide the way that you compose your belief statement for this week. It should be just a short 1-sentence statement of your belief. Now, you will also be discussing some things this week in the Lesson 2 discussions. I've broken you up again into 3 groups, and there are two of the groups have 2 discussion leaders, and one has 1 discussion leader. And so you will need to look through and find the group that has your name, much like we did last week. And when you are ready to post, you will click on the group that in which you are included. Click on the group after you found your name, and when you are ready to reply, to comment, your discussion leaders will have their prompts posted in here shortly. But when you are ready to reply, hit reply in response to the discussion. Don't post a new topic, as has happened the past couple of weeks. Don't post a new topic out here. Instead, post your new topic within the discussion thread that you are included in. So those are my directions for the discussion for the week. Also, I wanted to point out to you that I have in my lesson lowdown for the week, I have posted a desire to learn tip that might be useful to some of you. It was talked about in the discussion, or the Got Questions discussion board, and I thought I would post just a quick video of how to find a summary of your discussion posts. You can find that here. As well, you will find some links to the other software that I have I've vetted myself, and that I know how to use the audio software that you can use for your This I Believe podcast. So that's my rundown of the week for you. If you have any questions about anything, please do feel free to let me know. My inbox is always open.